Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel like
welcome
that.
to today's
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then.
Edwin van der Sar, such a calm, composed keeper.
He is one of the first sweeper keepers, Peter, because his feet are almost as good as his hands.
It's a promising position.
Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Looking for the run. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Marquinhos.
That's a shame, because it was such a good decision.
Platini. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe! Liverpool appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. De Bruyne, and he welcomes it in. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Best. Cruyff couldn't squeeze it through. It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Poland have reclaimed it. Royce is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. And it's Michel Platini.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Well, that pass isn't the best. He won't be happy with that one. That has been slung wide. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe receives it in a good position here.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Can he get it through? Takes a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? No, it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho proves just a little bit too strong. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did.
And the shot! Goal! Poland! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So we have the first goal. It's chance for a shot! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Iniesta plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Poland applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Cruyff, no way through. Played out to the right, and he's picked it up out wide. Now it's Kukçu. Kukçu receives it in a wide position. Royce! Now can he find a finish? And that has been clubbed away. Out of play for a throw. And it's De Bruyne. Rodri. Oh, no joy this time. Rijkaard. Marquinhos is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Cruyff.
There will be
Stood up well to him there. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Not the most accurate pass. Rodri does well to get it back. Now, can they get him away? He's in space and looking for options. Oh, that's fabulous. And we hit half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
But I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So it's back to business. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Royce. Rodri. Threads one in. Lahm. Out to the right. And it's Iniesta. Spread out to the left. Cruyff. Toure calmly anticipates. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Poland needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Cruyff. Short changes him with that pass. Royce. And Royce! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And this is De Bruyne. De Bruyne! Kevin De Bruyne! The man is an artist! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the comeback is complete. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they clinch?
Can he finish? Goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Liverpool got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. It's another own goal. That is crazy.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. And they've got a throw. Rijkaard. Rodri. Robson defending his... It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here.
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raul.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader. Talent has to be backed up by hard work and tenacity, and he leads by example, hence the respect he commands.
And here's Royce. Knocks it into space. That's been slipped through. And he's well positioned. Shot, surely! A ripper from Raul! One more for his glittering collection.
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And the finish! It's hit the upright. And that's caused a worry or two. Liverpool with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Not the most accurate pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. De Bruyne. He's had it taken off him. Mbappe. Vitinha played out to the right. Now, can they get him away? And he plays one through. He's being urged to shoot. Tries a shot! De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. Face to face with the keeper. Mbappe was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
He has found the way through. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Barcelona looking to pass their... Great chance! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off? Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Can he finish? Off the post. Kupchu. Searching pass he's played there. And it's Vitinha. Raul. And this is Raul. And a chance! And he's managed to get rid. What a throw in. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper, Diogo Costa, a keeper with complete command over his defence. And the keeper's got it again. It's not an especially good pass, that. Zanetti. Well, that pass isn't the best. Iniesta. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Zanetti. And it's Zanetti. Now it's Okafor. Marquinhos calmly anticipates. Ambitious ball here. That's a shade optimistic. Chiellini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Chiellini. Liverpool are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. That's Cannavaro. Chiellini. Dixon. Oh, terrible pass. Cannavaro. Dixon. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Now it's De Bruyne. Can he get on the end of this? It's Iniesta! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Has a look and plays it forward. That is ended up in no man's land. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke,
Just
don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Tchouameni. Chiellini. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Chiellini. Not the most convincing of passes. That's a risk. Oh no, what has happened here? And he's straight offside. Nicely shaped ball. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Now it's Kökçü. That is a great pick out. And he shoots! And that was very necessary. And he cuts out the supply. Chance here to counter. And it's Vitinha.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Okafor. Chance! And it's there! And they are cruising away. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Royce. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Chance for a shot! He has done it! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Mbappe.
Erling Haaland.
Liverpool making another change here. It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He is through here. Shot a goal! Liverpool have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Dixon. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Liverpool do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. There will be a throw-in. Dixon. Just about up to 75 minutes. Yaya Toure gives no quarter whatsoever. Kukçu. Now it's Haaland. Raul. Now it's Okafor. Rafinha. And it's Azar. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Chiellini. Beckenbauer. And it's Cannavaro. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Beckenbauer. Chiellini. And this is Raul. Okafor, he is onto this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. They're urging him to shoot. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Beckenbauer, Barcelona clearly now in lead preservation mode. And it's Kukçu. Kukçu. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Pass somewhat off target. Vitinha, who's set up one goal so far, played back in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And it's with the keeper. And that will be it. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Now it's Mbappe. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Beckham. Oh, that's delightful. It's gone for a throw-in. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And he was quick to react. Oh, good spread.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Rodri. And it's Marquinhos. Can he get it through? And he's made sure that's not getting through. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Royce. And he's managed to get free. Royce showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. James is looking to influence the game from out wide. Can he latch on to this?
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener.
Royce hurtling down that right flank. Can he finish? It's there! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And he's got the piece, had a shot! Really well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment.
Haaland! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
James. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. He has found the way through. He's having a shot! It's loose now, and Royce! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Iniesta plays it short. And try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And now a sudden chance to counter. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And the shot!
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Royce is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Foot in. And he's intervened well there. Played through into space. Beckham is wide and looking to get onto this. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And that has left him in a heap. Royce really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And no surprise, that's a booking. Beckham. Not the most accurate pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And this is Neymar. Now, can they get him away? Tries to pass it through. Pass is just off target. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Mbappe takes control of it and he's on the move. Just eases him off the ball. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Given when you're walking through the gates.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. James. Mateus. Liverpool are looking to break at pace. Played back in. Oh, well played. Mateus. Beckham, very much a man of this moment. Good running, strong and purposeful. Nicely worked. And Dijk deals with that comfortably.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Mbappe. Mateus. Zico. And it's Bale.
Oh, great feat, that.
He is through here. Bale. Bale puts the ball in. And he's taking no chances there. Nice looking ball. No, that's been intercepted. Rodri. And this is De Bruyne. Tries to play it through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Rodri. That pass has been well intercepted. Bale proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Royce. James kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, perfectly measured that. An uncompromising challenge. Over to the left. Looking to play him in. Royce looking to run onto it. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Oh, it's come loose. Oh no, what has happened here? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Mbappe gets flagged offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
Liverpool choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Probing pass, floated through. Rudiger calmly anticipates. And claimed it back swiftly. Mateus goes steaming forward. Bale. Hit into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, De Bruyne. Number 19, Royce. Coming on the field, number 8, Hazard. Number 20, Yamal.
In towards the back. Oh, what a climb! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Into the last quarter of an hour. And this is Ronaldo. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Cerezo Osaka clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And that's going to be a booking. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
And this is Hazard. Hazard! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Iniesta goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he get on the end of this? And that's put paid to a promising move. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Still anyone's game this, one moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Looking for options for movement. Shoots! It's a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
There's a sharp little ball here. And it's Kukcu.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Mateus looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Taken back almost at once. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Rodri thinks about the shot. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's found a way through. The final seconds now. Kane. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Always onto this. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that pass isn't the best. And that will be the final act. Liverpool illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing.
And this is a quick reminder to let
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, they were posed with problems in wide areas, and they couldn't find a solution to those wide defensive positions. Shocking, really.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.